These women are having some invisible relationships with their guys. These relationships aren't existing. They do not exist. They do not exist. Thus, you did not get rejected. It just simply didn't exist. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Monster. Episode 32. Previously, in episode 31, we had Tenma meeting the old guy, Reichwein, and I believe both the old guy and Rudy, the psychiatrist or whatever, criminal psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever the fuck. My point is, both of them kind of suspect that Tenma is going to kill Johan. Personally, I kind of want it to happen, but they had this storyline going where they're trying to, all the characters that know Tenma are trying to prevent him from killing anyone. But, you know, I'm not a fan of that. We also had a Lunge meeting with Rudy, and even though, you know, Rudy has a very good case against Lunge's, I guess, theory, Lunge is just kind of ignoring it and took Rudy's picture of Johan with him and just ignores it, I guess. I don't know. My point is, I talked about how I just feel like Lunge's basically created to be an obstacle for Tenma. Either that or he's right. We also left off with Tenma ordering a sniper rifle, intending to probably kill Johan at a distance, which I'm kind of surprised about. I thought he would just walk up to him and then pull out his gun and then shoot him, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what Tenma's plan is. In any case, let's just get into episode 32.
Oh, hi, Lotte.
Do you have a minute?
Not really, I'm running late. But what's up?
Nothing. Maybe we could go and have a cup of coffee. I thought you might want to talk about how things are going with you and your father. I mean, you were so worried before.
Not now. I'm fine. Everything's good.
Yeah, but...
I'm off. Sorry, Lotte, but I've got to get home. My father has a business meeting and I have to take him to it. See you later.
Wait! I bought tickets to a dance! I was thinking... maybe we could... go.
As the kids would say, Sag. Sanctuary. Surprised how much time we're spending on this character. I didn't expect her to be a character.
She's come back here again.
Oh?
I bet a beautiful
Is that
girl
Nina?
like that doesn't have to worry about getting someone to take her to a dance.
Blonde hair, long.
What is it about her? I've seen her. Can't remember where.
No, you haven't.
Dance?
You've probably seen
Yeah, I guess that's what
the
it's
twin
called.
brother.
Normally I wouldn't be interested in that type of thing, but a friend insisted that I buy some tickets.
I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to make it. Sorry.
Oh.
I have to go with my father to an official state banquet.
Oh, my father. I have to go here to my father. Father. Dude. Bro. What happened to your foster parents? I guess you just kind of forgot they existed. That's an oof, my friend. That is an oof.
Kind of an important political event. I'm sure you won't have a problem finding someone to take you to the dance. See you later, though.
Oh. No big deal. I didn't really want to go anyway.
You see, in these cases, ladies, just say how you feel, bro. Like, he probably has no idea, dude. He's like, oh, we're friends. Oh, friend wants to hang out. I'm busy right now. I can't really, you know? But if you said, hey, I kind of like you, you know, I want to go on a date, he'd be like, oh, sure, okay, great. Probably. Not always, probably. I'm just saying. Yeah.
You seem familiar. Hey, wait. It looks like you're doing research on Margot Langer. Hey, I'm doing research on her too. I mean, we could share notes. Please don't erase anything. I'm putting together data for a paper. I'm Lotte Frank. I'm a cultural anthropology major. And what about you? Whoa! You've collected a mountain of information, Nina.
This page is about the accountant murder. I also have a newspaper article on the Voice of God case.
And pages on the middle-aged couple serial murders. You've done amazing research. I was thinking mine was impressive, but you have me beat for sure.
Well, I've been researching all the unsolved murders in Bavaria over the last 4 years. But at the moment, I need more information on the former prostitute Margot Langer. Do you think you could help fill in the blanks?
Gee, I've told you pretty much all I know. The child born to Margot Langer and the very wealthy Hans Schuwald spent years in foster care, but was just recently recognized by his father and accepted as his rightful heir.
Maybe he's the one responsible for the awful events surrounding Mr. Schuwald.
That's not possible. I'm 100% sure of it. You're really obsessed with this. I mean, considering that the research is just for a paper that you have to write for your class.
You really think so?
This isn't about some paper, is it?
To be perfectly honest with you, I'm looking for someone.
Hey, can I ask you something? In your whole life, have you ever had to worry about anything? I've been wondering, do beautiful girls like you always get everything they want without lifting a finger?
Yikes, bro. Yikes. Yikes, bro. That's... Oh, wow. Wow. So you're like insecure, and then the first person that you meet who you think is beautiful, you're like, wow, have you ever needed to ever worry about anything because you're super hot? It's like, holy shit. Talk about not having any social intelligence.
Does it fall in your lap?
Holy shit,
what are you
bro.
trying to imply?
You can probably get any guy you want and never have to spend a minute worrying about it. It's fine, okay? I'm sure you don't have worries like me. Just forget it, alright?
You know, I think this is the perfect example of like, don't assume that you're the only person who ever has any problems. Right? You think you have problems, and then you see someone who is hot and beautiful, and you think that they don't have any problems. This is the perfect example of why they probably do have problems. Their problems are probably a lot worse than yours.
Come with me to the dance tonight. It'll be a lot of fun. Hey, turn around. Everyone's looking at us.
Hey!
Well, go ahead. Talk to him. I'll just take
Nah.
the leftovers.
Lotte, stop it already.
Hi!
See? You're not.
Hi.
Give me a break. Who do you think you are trying to hit on, Nina?
Wait, Lotte, hold on a second.
Huh?
How about the two of us hang out together tonight, you know?
Who, me? He's made a mistake.
No, be happy about it. Well, I better be going now.
Nina, wait! Hey, he's really not my type. I mean, not even a little bit. All those guys were talking to you, but one by one you pushed them away. Come on, you're way too picky, Nina.
I wasn't consciously trying to be rude. I guess it's just that I'm out of practice.
Huh?
These guys all hang out together. They're used to joking around and having fun. But for me, it's been a long time.
Nina, it sounds like...
It sounds like what? That she's older than you? That she's not in the uni or wherever the fuck you are? In the school?
You're pretty old-fashioned, despite the way you look.
Uh-oh.
Hey! Guess who's back?
Honestly, thank God it's at least this guy. The second I see, like, shoes and then a, like, gray pants, I immediately think Roberto. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
A little dance!
Don't come any closer. You're a fine one to talk, buddy. You're just plain rude.
Come on, one stupid little dance. Let's get it over with.
Stop it. Come on, let me go.
If you don't dance with me, then I won't get paid.
Paid? To dance with me?
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to say anything. It's just
Who
between
paid him?
Carl and me. He must have thought you wouldn't be able to find any...
Oh, yikes, bro. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie. If Carl actually did that, oh boy. That's Jesus Christ. That's bad, bro. That's really bad. That's like insanely bad. Like, you don't fucking do that. What the fuck? That's some... I know I keep saying it, but yikes. That's just a yikes, bro.
Who'd want to
Why?
dance with you?
Carl did this?
Oh, whatever. I'll dance with you. So what do you say? Let's hit the dance.
And yet, somehow, I think that this guy's just lying. I think he's just dropping Carl's name. But, I mean, maybe he's telling the truth. I don't know.
Let me go.
Come on, sweetie. I know you don't mean that.
Please stop it.
Give me one little song and I'm on my way. Don't! I'm real sorry!
We're done.
I must be crazy. I really liked Carl. I even helped him get reunited with his father. I liked him so much, and I thought he liked me. But ever since Mr. Schuvald acknowledged him as his true son, he has no time for me. He's busy with his father. It's always his father.
I'ma bet you right now, alright, that the second her feelings become known to Carl, Carl's gonna be like, oh shit, I didn't know. Oh my god. You wanna go on a date? 100%. And then I'll say, I fucking told you so. I fucking told you so. All you gotta do is just tell the guy that you like him, and bam, 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 you're fucking. Okay? You're at his place, you're fucking. That's all it is. That's all you gotta do.
It hurts so much. I never thought that getting rejected would ever feel like this.
You didn't get what? What? You didn't get rejected. Huh? When did this happen? I must have... Dude, my Alzheimer's must be kicking in. Dude, first it was fucking Ava. Now it's this girl. These women are having some invisible relationships with their guys. These relationships aren't existing. They do not exist. They do not exist. Thus, you did not get rejected. It just simply didn't exist.
Right now, the world is full of pain.
Life is pain.
But everything will be all right.
Now the two of you kiss. Now
We have
kiss.
to do our part to stop them.
Yes, I love Yuri. And obviously, this show is so old, they would never do a fucking lesbian couple. Like, it's, you know.
I have to be on my way now, so...
Wait, tell me where I can reach you, Nina.
Oh, sorry, Lotte, but I'm still trying to get my living arrangements figured out.
Promise me you'll give me a call. You know, when you get settled in.
Sure. I enjoyed spending the day with you.
I really hope you find the person you've been looking for.
I think she might have just recognized or realized why she seems so familiar.
I know what it is. About Nina. Why I thought I'd seen her somewhere before. She looks just like Johan.
She looks just like Johan, she says. Not similar, just like. Johan and Nina have not been in the same room together at the same time. I'm just saying. Damn, bro.
First, the closer you get to your target, obviously, the better accuracy you'll have. And of course, you'll need to find a place where you can get off a clear shot. It comes with 4 .338 Lapo Magnum bullets. But you won't have time to re-aim and fire off all 4 of them. Really, 1 shot's the most you're gonna get.
So at this point, you see, I would say that, oh, they made eye contact. Actually, well, the glint, maybe, okay? There is the possibility that, you know, sun, the glint from the scope, maybe. But what are the odds, right? I'm hoping that they're not doing some bullshit with supernatural stuff, with Johan having some supernatural awareness.
You come here every week. So, are you an avid bird watcher?
And yourself?
It's complicated. Well, actually, and I've been doing so for over 60 years.
Back in my day, I used to go to McDonald's, and I used to get the McRib or the McChicken.
I don't know what McRibs or McChickens are. McChippins? Never had any. I get a burger. I don't know if there is a McChicken or McRib. I just came up with those names on the fly. I mean, we can definitely see Tenma hesitating, right? But if you put yourself into that position, obviously, you know, you've been chasing this person for who knows how long now, like a year, right? You finally catch up to him. You have the scope, you have the weapon, you have everything ready. You're making sure to know where he's going to be, at what time. You know, just spying on him. But when it comes down to actually killing him, you hesitate because your anger, your rage, your want for revenge and the greater good has kind of waned over that 1 year, right? Now, if you literally saw him killing someone else again, then the rage would be, you know, the want for revenge and the want for the greater good here would be reignited. But because it's been so long for him, you know, he's kind of calmed down, right? He's not so gung-ho about getting the kill off. But obviously, if Johan did something bad, then you know the desire for death that Tenma has would be reignited very heavily.
Camping every weekend in style. But you have to answer all 10 questions correctly to receive your dream prize. Now, get ready for your first question.
I guess the thing with the food here is that he's so stressed that he just isn't eating. He keeps working out and he isn't eating because he's so stressed. The way things are going, I'm thinking they're gonna do this thing where the second Tenma kind of gives up on killing Johan, then he's able to eat again because, you know, he's not stressed anymore. Why is there poo-poo in my soup?
I'll have a clear shot here. I've got to take him out in this forest.
I don't think it's that simple. There's something that we're not seeing here. There's something. It's too easy. Johan's making himself such a massive target. This is why I was surprised to see Johan in this whole like scenario, like multiple episodes ago when Johan showed up with the whole Carl thing, and he said like, "Oh, I'm going to school here," and I'm like, "Huh? What?" Right? Because he's such a massive target.
Ah, thank goodness. I never thought I'd trip and fall. I know every inch of this forest. I've walked here for so many years. Long time ago, all the wild birds would flock together when a young boy appeared. He would extend his arm like this, and the birds would come to him. As a young boy growing up, he'd spend his free time in the forest with the birds. But then things changed, and Hitler's era came along. The boy
I was gonna say when the Fire Nation
joined the
attacked, but
police
okay.
force. A vicious criminal had escaped into this very same forest. And because he knew these woods so well, he was commanded to go out and find him. Shoot the violent criminal on sight, they told him. The young policeman chased the criminal through the forest that he knew like the back of his hand. He kept on and on until finally, there he was. He had him cornered with his hands up.
But he couldn't
then he
shoot.
realized that the vicious criminal was actually just an ordinary man, a foreigner. It didn't matter. The young man felt he had no choice but to obey without question. So he carried out his order.
An awfully convenient story at the moment, isn't it? One of two things is happening here. One, either the writing is bad, and again, coincidence city, there just happens to be an old guy who just happens to trip and break his leg, who just happens to know the story, and who just happens to decide to talk about this specific story that is hits very close to home to Tenma right about now. Or Johan hired him to tell that story to Tenma because he knows that Tenma's watching him and trying to convince Tenma not to kill him.
Since that day, the birds never came to rest on his arm again. For 60 long years now, this man of the forest has been trying to make amends.
Hey, look, birdie.
Amazing. It'll be okay now, little bird. It's your home. We respect it. Never again will blood be shed in this forest.
Let me tell you why the birds don't come to you. It's your old guy stink, okay? It's the stank that exudes from the old people. You know that stank. You know that stank. The thing is, they're building the tension, right? They're building the goddamn tension with Tenma preparing to kill Johan, that I just really want him to actually succeed and kill him. And then imagine if that wasn't actually Johan. Surprise! That would be something. I'm waiting for some sort of big reveal on something. Some sort of big... Goddammit. I'm waiting for some sort of big twist. But I guess we'll see. I feel like there's some sort of big twist right around the corner. And I don't know what it is exactly, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, Nina showed up again, which I'm really glad for. Because again, Nina's my favorite character, at least currently. Hung out with Lotte, whatever her name is. She has her imaginary relationship with Carl, or like a relationship that she thought she had but didn't really have, and then is like, oh, I got dumped, even though you didn't get dumped, or you didn't get rejected because you never even confessed. You never, you know? Yeah, you said like, hey, you want to go to the dance? But the guy believes you to be a friend, just a friend, and hasn't even considered a romantic relationship because you don't say anything. There are plenty of examples where, you know, a guy and a girl were just friends, and then the guy or the girl didn't even like consider the other party as a potential romantic interest up until, you know, the other person expressed interest, and then they're like, oh wow, like I didn't really even think about you that way, but I kind of do now. I don't know. I feel like if she just said to Carl, hey, I kind of like you, he'd be like, oh damn, okay, let's go out. But yeah, I mean, the thing with this plot line of trying to stop Tenma from killing Johan, I just don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. This is just kind of a personal preference in terms of storylines, right? I think it's much better to allow a character to go through with their main goal and then have them figure out a new main goal and then learn from their previous goal. In this case, it would be Tenma. You know, his whole goal is to kill Johan. I think it would be better if he did kill him, but then found that there's some twist or something to it, or as I said, you know, that might not have been the real Johan. And so it would be cool to kind of have Tenma learn from his mistake, or learn from his the fact that he's now a murderer, and like kind of grow as a person and become a much more like mature character. I don't like this idea that, you know, the protagonist, the main character, has a goal, right? Has like some sort of agenda or priority, you know, a main goal. And then everyone is trying to like stop him, and then he decides to change his mind about his main goal before even succeeding, or before even trying to succeed. You know, that's kind of like, what's the point of a revenge story if they change their mind about the revenge before it happens, right? Or before they even like do anything towards that revenge. Like take, for example, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, right? You have Scar. For those of you who maybe have not seen that show, basically, Scar is like a character who is trying to avenge his people who were heavily massacred by like the military, and so he goes around killing like officials, big officials of that military, and he kills a lot of people, right? Before he starts meeting the main cast. And then he slowly but surely kind of learning more of the truth, and then changing his mind, right? And growing as a character. But he still kills a lot before he changes his mind, right? Like there's still things already done and set in stone before they change their mind. But in this case, Tenma, his whole like goal is to kill Johan, but he doesn't even seemingly get close to it if he now changes his mind. So that's why I'm kind of hoping that he does go through with it. If you don't want to kill Johan, you can maybe have him miss, or like, you know, he does go through with it, but maybe, I don't know, Nina like pushes him right in time, and so he ends up missing or something. But he did pull the trigger. He was going to kill Johan, but something like ruined the shot or something. So he like essentially takes that one step towards trying to kill Johan, and then afterwards, after having missed, then he changes his mind, right? I want him to at least take that first step, right? Take that first attempt, have him try to kill Johan, but once he fails, then you can have him change his mind later. That's how you should do it. Don't make him change his mind before he even tries. That's my 2 cents on that anyway. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this episode, episode 32, and I mean, we're very close to now Tenma trying to kill Johan. I mean, I don't really know what's gonna happen. I guess we'll see.